Tinubu has finally taken responsibility for the hardship that his policies brought on Nigerians. Revealing this, his special advisor on media and publicity, Ajuri Ngelale, said, quote, "I take full responsibility for the nation. We are building an efficient Nigeria that is inclusive and fair to all Nigerians. Nigeria will survive the current economic challenges. There is light at the end of the tunnel. I requested the job and I'm not complaining about it. I take full responsibility," unquote. So in other words, Tinubu is saying, shut up, all of you that have been defending me, saying that it's not my fault that Nigerians are facing hardship. I now take full responsibility that I'm the one that caused the hardship on Nigerians. Yes, that's what it means, because they blamed everything for the hardship, including the past administration, including Buhari himself. Remember that Bayo Onanuga blamed Buhari earlier in the day. He said that Nigeria was destined for hardship because of all the policies that Buhari implemented during his time. Other aides have given all sorts of excuses to show that it wasn't Tinubu's fault that Nigerians are facing hardship. Even former Lagos State Governor Ambode recently said that it wasn't Tinubu's fault that Nigerians are facing hardship. There are numerous occasions where they've blamed anyone. Recently, the central bank governor blamed Binance for the speculation that caused Naira to fall. They blamed everything blamable, just like Buhari at the time. They blamed Aboki FX for causing the Naira to fall at the parallel market. So right now, he has done a complete 180-degree turn to claim that no one else is causing the problem, that it is him, Tinubu, that is causing the problem, that he has taken full responsibility. Now that he has taken full responsibility for the hardship, why is the administration still detaining two executives of Binance in Abuja through the office of the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu? These guys were invited for a meeting to find out how they will work things out to stop speculators, the so-called speculators, from speculating on the Naira. They flew into Abuja only to be detained thereafter after they refused to reveal some information the administration wanted them to reveal. They said they got a court order to detain them for a few days, more than 24 hours. This is the problem here. If these guys committed any offense against the Nigerian state, they should have gotten the evidence down. Immediately these guys flew into Nigeria, they would have just gone ahead to charge them. No need detaining them and seizing their passports. Anyway, these guys are foreigners. One is an American, the other is a British. Their countries will definitely come asking for them, mounting pressure on the administration to release them. You see, people in power don't always like to learn from history. These crypto platforms, the peer-to-peer people, all of them were operating during Buhari's administration. And the Naira never fell up to 1,000 Naira to $1. So what is happening? What changed? What made it reach almost 1,900 Naira to $1 a few days ago? It's simply because of official devaluation. The official devaluation by the government has crashed the Naira, so they should not turn around and start blaming speculators. Yes, this is common sense. Even the market woman in the local market knows how much Gari was being sold in January last year. How much is Gari sold today? What about rice, beans, and other food items? What about customs duty? Today, it is being calculated based on about 1,500 Naira to $1. January last year, it was still less than 500 Naira to $1. So the speculators didn't do that, the government did. Of course, Tinubu has accepted that he is responsible for the hardship. So no need detaining anyone or charging anyone to court, since the head has accepted that he is responsible. Yes, the Naira is gaining against the dollar because the central bank has started selling dollars to BDCs directly, unlike before. Whether that will be sustainable remains to be seen. But Nigerians won't see an instant change in the price of goods in the market because many people that have the goods bought them at a higher price. They will liquidate their stock before you will see any price decrease from them. Besides, all these have nothing to do with the dollar demand. There is still scarcity in Nigeria. And Dangote will soon start selling PMS to marketers in dollars, not in Naira. So it's like Nigerians are still importing petrol with hard currency. So the demand for foreign currency will not decrease even after Dangote starts processing petrol locally. They are giving excuses. They are saying that Dangote refinery is operating in Lekki free zone, which makes it not like it's in Nigeria, but they can sell in dollars. If he wants to sell in naira, that means he will be taxed in naira or something like that. These are the same people that are saying that Nigerians should stop using dollars in Nigeria, that naira is our local currency. So what gives? If marketers will be forced to buy dollars in order to buy petrol that is in Lekki in Lagos, Nigeria, that means the demand for dollars will even increase. So all they talk about, Nigerians will weather the storm, that there is light at the end of the tunnel, that tunnel might be as long as from here to Mars. And you know how far the distance and how long it will take anyone to get to Mars. The production cost in Nigeria alone, look at pure water, they are saying that it will soon be sold for 100 naira a piece. Pure water, sachet water, not even bottled water. Yes, many people might be wondering why. What is the cost of production of sachet water? Is it not ordinary water? Just put the water inside and seal the sachet and bring it out and sell. No, that's not all. You need electricity to seal the sachet water, print on the sachet, fill the water and everything. They need to power their machines. They need electricity for that, and electricity supply is at the lowest right now in many communities and cities in Nigeria. So they have to buy diesel to power their generators. Diesel is being sold for about 1,300 naira per liter. Even if they are using a small petrol generator, they still have to buy at 600 and something naira per liter for petrol. So it's not an easy task to produce anything in Nigeria right now. That's why they should focus on production, reducing the cost of production, providing all the infrastructure that is needed for production, including roads, not just electricity supply. It's very easy to start even without enough cash, because they can build manufacturing clusters around many markets to serve the markets. The people selling in these markets do not need to travel very far to get their goods. All these reduce the price of the product at the end of the day, because the seller will not need to add transportation cost on top of the cost of the product. This is the Chinese model. When you go to China, most of the industrial clusters they have, they serve the same industry. For instance, phone manufacturers, they get all the parts they need for the phone within a street or within just 1 kilometer. If they need the camera part of a phone, it's just a walk across the street. They get the part, fix it, and the next minute, the phone is on the market. That's how they minimize cost. So all these can be reproduced in Nigeria if they are really serious about production. All the manufacturing clusters, give them their own independent power supply that is not dependent on the national grid, because the national grid cannot even handle up to 5,000 megawatts right now. So these are the things they need to put more effort in, not trying to eat their cake and have it. They cannot devalue the naira and not expect a runaway inflation or a runaway exchange rate. It's easy to tell Nigerians that there is light at the end of the tunnel, that the suffering will soon end, but they are not laying any groundwork today. They are not planting anything today in order to harvest tomorrow. If you don't plant today, you will not harvest tomorrow. Thanks for watching.